Hi Capricorn, welcome to Carol's Universe, Tarot readings from the heart. So we're going to do your mid-month reading, 15th to the 31st of July 2018. Universe Spirit, what's coming in for Capricorn between the 15th and the 31st of July 2018? What's coming in for Capricorn between the 15th and the 31st of July 2018? Show me. Alright, let's split the deck into three, guys. Like so, we'll collect that up. Let's start putting the cards down, just making sure they're in the right position. Okay, so you guys are showing as being the Queen of Swords. I think that you're showing as being quite hurt here, Capricorn. But, you know, the thing with the Queen of Swords when she's in the upright, she's not like when she's in the reversal. When she's in the reverse, she can be quite nasty and bitter. But that's because she's been hurt. When you're the Queen of Swords in the upright, you're hurt, but you're taking a very analytical approach to a situation. Also, you're showing us probably cutting a few people out here. The reason everything is happening is because you've been lied to. You've got the Seven of Swords showing there. And you had somebody who was deceiving you. And in the recent past, you guys have experienced the Ten of Swords, okay? So I think that you've experienced betrayal in the recent past from this individual. And your challenge is the Hermit. So right now, your challenge is seeking a new path with this Hermit energy. But your challenge is probably also what you found out. As a result of that, the energy around you guys is about moving on from this with the Six of Swords. The most likely outcome for the month of July 2018 is happiness. So it's the happy completion of this situation. This is spending time, I think, with your friends and your family and just getting yourself feeling better again. Coming in the immediate future, Capricorn, what you've got is an Emperor. So this could be somebody new coming in for you, or this is somebody who has a very strong impact on your life. It could be a father figure, for example. Could be a boss, it could be somebody who's, I mean, you know, this might not be, you know, love as such. This might be a husband coming in for some of you guys, but this is a very protective individual with this Emperor. If it's not a person, then this is about you guys putting your lives back into order with the Emperor and drawing some boundaries around yourself. Influence is coming in. You've got the World, which is nice. Success coming in for you with the World energy showing here. Hopes or fears. Well, the Seven of Wands in the reverse. I think that the Seven of Wands being reversed, being your hopes, I would say, is really just to be able to let this situation go, to let down your guard, let down your barriers, and just to accept the situation for what it is. And the overall outcome shows the Ace of Wands. New beginnings, new start, new passions, new creativity, new ideas. Very, very good reading so far. Let's have a look at why you're the Queen of Swords, though. So why is Capricorn showing as being the Queen of Swords? Why is Capricorn showing as being the Queen of Swords? Right, because of the Ten of Coins, okay. So I think that you guys are showing us probably cutting someone out here. And it's because of, it could be a family matter, for example. The Ten of Coins is often to do with family, inheritances, money, but also this is long-term relationships. So it might be something happened in the family here with this Ten of Coins energy. I'm seeing you cutting somebody out here with this Queen of Swords energy showing here. And I think it's because of a family matter with the Ten of Coins energy. It might be something to do with an inheritance or money or something like that. But I think that you were deceived with the Seven of Swords energy. And what's this Seven of Swords energy about? What's this Seven of Swords energy about? Oh, in the Six of Coins, it's money then. It's got to be money because you got money here and money here. I think that you were deceived, and what you were deceived in is somebody who was either taking money from you or somebody who was giving money to somebody else with that Six of Coins energy showing up here. In the recent past, you experienced betrayal with that Ten of Swords. And what's that Ten of Swords about? What's the Ten of Swords about? The Ace of Swords is all about the truth. So I think that you were, I think that this is not just about betrayal. I think this is feeling very depressed. And the depression is all over the truth that you have come to know in this relationship. And I think that this truth is that you really need to give up with the Nine of Wands in the reverse in trying to, with that Three of Coins, complete or put this trying to work on this relationship, or perhaps, because the Three of Coins, how I look at this card when it's from the Gilded Tarot, is the completion of a project. So it might be that, you know, the truth is you have to give up on the completion of some form of a project here. But that project won't be to do with this person. It's a project of your own, because the money that you were meant to get here, you're not receiving it because it's been taken. Somebody's been either money laundering, it looks like to me. This Seven of Swords and the Six of Coins can easily look like somebody's taking money and putting it towards something else. So it's almost like they've been laundering your cash here. So you've experienced a deception. The root issue is all about somebody who was stealing. And they might have been stealing from the funds. You see what I mean? Shared cash, for example, with that Six of Coins. It looks like somebody's been taking your money with this Six of Coins, because it's all about what they've been receiving or what they've been giving with this Six of Coins, and you've been deceived over that, which is why with the Queen, you're showing as the Queen of Swords, feeling very hurt, very upset, but also needing to cut out maybe something to do with family, but also feeling very, very hurt with this this Queen of Swords energy over a family matter with the Ten of Pentacles, because somebody was stealing possibly from shared finances with that Six of Coins energy, or they were stealing from, and we asked, well, what's the theft about? Well, it's about the Six of Coins, something that they've been receiving. Probably they didn't tell you about what they were doing with your money, for example, money in the family, for example, here. And you've experienced feeling very down, I think, with this Ten of Swords in the recent past, Capricorn, because the realisation is that you have to give up on a project that you were working on, that you were going to use this money for. And now your challenge is the Hermit. And what's this Hermit about? What's this Hermit about? Well, you're looking into the High Priestess. So you're looking at, your challenge is that you're finding out exactly what the secret is. Because whenever the Hermit looks into a card, it's looking into that card. It's looking into the High Priestess. If you look into a High Priestess, you'll find out all sorts of goodies. Because this High Priestess doesn't unveil anything. So your challenge is finding something out. You've found the truth out in these cards here. And as a result of that, the energy around you guys is the Six of Swords. And what's this Six of Swords about? What's this Six of Swords about? The Page of Wands. Okay, so this is all about, I think, you guys, the energy for the month, for the last 2 weeks in July, will be about, with the Six of Swords, moving on. But this is all about the Page of Wands. So the Page of Wands is all about new creative ideas, new adventures, it could even be a holiday to a certain extent, because the wand energy represents hot destinations. So the energy around you might be about travel, or travelling somewhere else, or travelling, going on holiday, for example, to get away from this situation. Or it could be about moving on with that Six of Swords energy. And what you're so you're moving from a time of difficulty into a time of calm. And this is all about new ideas with this Page of Wands, new adventures, new destination, you know, all of that type of thing that you get with this Page of Wands energy showing here. And leaving behind the worry that you've been experiencing with the Nine of Swords. The most likely outcome will be the Ten of Cups, which is a successful conclusion, I think, of this situation. Family matters with the Ten of Cups. Happiness and contentment. What's this Ten of Cups about? Well, it's about the Three of Swords. So I think that there's the ending off, you know, the wrapping up of the situation here. It's all to do with separation with that Three of Swords energy. It could be divorce as well. Three of Swords and that Justice energy can represent divorce. So the most likely outcome, I think, it will be the completion of an era in your life. It probably looks like divorce or something here with the Three of Swords and the Justice card. Coming in, you've got this Emperor. And what's this Emperor doing here? Why is the Emperor showing up? Right, and the Empress, wow. Okay. I think that you've got two very important people coming in around you. This might be your parents, for example. Okay, or you've got an individual, a male here, who's very, very nurturing and very kind, but also somebody who's very intelligent and somebody who's able to advise you really, really well. You've got the World as an influence coming in. And what's the World showing up as? Why is the World coming in? Because of the King of Pentacles energy showing up here. So it might be that you're successful in gaining some money here, but I think it will be as advice from mum and dad, perhaps, with the Emperor and the Empress, or you've got a really kind of strong, authoritative person who's nurturing, who's caring with this Empress, and who's able to give you some really important advice. And therefore what you'll achieve is some financial gain here with this King of Pentacles energy. Or it might be that you experience some success concerning a financial person with this King of Pentacles energy. Your hopes or fears, I think the hopes are the Seven of Wands. It might be your fears are to give in, though, with the Seven of Wands in the reverse. And what's the Seven of Wands in the reverse about? the Eight of Swords. So this is about mental limitations showing up here. I think that you don't want to offer, you know, I think that you don't want to accept, you know, an apology, and I think that you don't want to settle this situation in a nice way. I think that your fears are having to give in because you're got mental blockages around sending a good message or saying it's fine, don't worry about it, blah blah blah, with this Page of Cups energy. Or it might be for some of you guys that you're worried with this Eight of Swords about a child. So maybe if there's anything to do with children that's involved here, Capricorn, it might be, well, if I give up with this Seven of Wands, if I just give in to whatever has happened here, then, you know, what about my kid? What does he or she get from this situation? The overall outcome is the Ace of Wands. New beginnings. What's this Ace of Wands about? Or a new idea? Well, this is all about moving forward, the Chariot, overcoming obstacles with the Chariot energy. And you've got the Moon showing here as well. Two Cancer cards, actually, I think, here. But the Chariot is all about pursuing. But you'll notice that her head is in the next direction. So she's looking outwards from the Moon. So this is all about you guys overcoming, I think, worries. And overcoming these obstacles here to achieve victory. Because I think that with the Moon energy, this is all about you guys facing out of... It's almost like you're letting something go by the end of... July 2018. So this is new beginnings, because I think that you're letting something go with both cards. I'm just looking at the Chariot and the Moon together, and I can see that her face is turned away from the Moon. That's the first thing that struck me. It's almost like you're no longer focusing on, you know, the worries of this situation. You're no longer going to be looking into this anymore. It's almost like you let it go. I get the impression that you get a payoff. You get some help, financial help from an individual. I don't think you get money back from whatever this situation is from this person. I don't think you get money back from them, but I think you get money from another source that helps you through. I think there's a situation coming in which you're going to have to just kind of, you know, cut yourself off from it. Because I can see here, I think that these guys are cutting you. You've been very hurt. It's to do with something financial, but also I think you're cutting yourself off from, it could be a long-term relationship with that Ten of Coins, cutting yourself off from a certain family. Maybe this is someone you're married to, potentially. Because the situation is that this person deceived you. And I think they deceived you in terms of money here with the Six of Coins. They might have deceived you in terms of paying money out to you, for example. They might not be paying money out to you, for example, with this Seven of Swords. You might experience loss. Seven of Swords is loss in terms of what you should be receiving with the Six of Coins. So it might be that you're not receiving the money you should get here from a particular person with that Seven of Swords and the Six of Coins. And in the recent past, you guys have been very depressed, I think, with this Ten of Swords, because you've come to the conclusion with the Ace of Swords that you're going to have to give up on some plans that you were looking to build on with the Three of Coins. This money was needed, I think, by some of you guys. I think it was really needed. But I think because you haven't received it from a particular person, there were plans that you wanted to put into action. That money was needed for a plan, and now you're not going to be able to see it through. You're challenged by what you've been finding out. You know, you've been seeking the high priest, you've been seeking the truth, but this person, whatever it is you're seeking here, you've been finding it very difficult with the high priestess. You've been looking into the secrets that this person holds. So your challenge is finding out the truth from this person, and I think it's been a very bitter pill to swallow. But as a result of that, the focus will be on moving on from this, because it might be that there's a child that's worried here with this Page of Wands and the Nine of Swords, a very worried child. Maybe you don't want to worry that kid too much. And for some of you guys, this is just really with the Page of Wands energy, you know, a new direction, a new path that you're taking outside of the worry of the Nine of Swords. The most likely outcome will be that the situation will end in a very happy way, because you'll just divorce yourself from this individual. You've got the Three of Swords and the Justice card. Sometimes this can be a divorce energy showing up here, or it could be maybe with the Three of Swords energy that this disappointment with the Three of Swords energy will be rectified with the Justice card as well. Coming in, you've got two important people, could be parents, Empress and Emperor and Empress energy, two very important people. They will seem like parents to you, or it could be a very strong, very authoritative, very decisive individual in that Emperor who's very, very nurturing, very kind, and only wants the best for you. And it might be that you achieve the world, so there's a great achievement. Maybe this person lends you some money. You'll gain some money with this King of Pentacles, or they might put you in the direction of maybe someone who's a financial lender, someone who can help you financially here. your fears are letting this situation go and giving in to this individual who's not giving you what you deserve, Capricorn, here. Because I think that you have some real limitations here with the Eight of Swords. You're really frustrated by the idea of maybe with this Page of Cups energy, just sending a message, a nice message, or saying it's okay, there's not an issue with it. Or maybe you're very frustrated or very worried about a child here. It could be a child here in the centre here that's worried. The overall outcome shows, I think there's a new beginning coming in for you guys here. And I think it's because you choose not to focus with that Chariot on your worries, on your fears with that Moon energy. You choose not probably to pursue exactly what they've done with this money. And you just choose to pursue a new direction within this situation. Okay, so I feel that in one sense you do get let down by a particular person. I think that person owes you money. Okay, I think that they've stolen from you, or the money that they owe you. It could be for child support, something like that. But I think the money that they owe you, they've not paid up to you. And I think that hurts a great deal, which is why you're probably looking to cut yourself off from them. Okay, if it's a marriage, I'm seeing possibly divorce here. But also, Three of Swords is about heartbreak, but the Justice card can say, well, this is actually going to be rectified. And I think it'll be rectified by these people who either give you money, or a person that gives you money, or a person that puts you in the right direction of being able to. Because the World and the King of Pentacles can be a bank as well. So you might be experiencing a bank, for example, with that World and the King of Pentacles energy. And therefore, there's a new beginning here with the Ace of Wands, or you'll be able to start this new passion up that you have here. The money that was meant to come to you, you were meant to start on something here, but because it didn't come, you weren't able to start it. But I think that you'll be able to start whatever this project is here, because you either get money from a bank, or maybe parents, or some very important friends, or an important friend lends it to you. Alright, that's your reading, guys. Thanks for your time. Take care. Bye-bye.